Hello about the Ballot. I'm Ryan, and this is my pitch for the Community Engagement Officer in Manchester. If there were no limits, what would I do to change British politics? Well, I would desperately try to increase participation in civil society and the democratic system. I think this could be done by utilising referendums a lot more, which would allow the public to vote on a single issue, and also initiatives which would allow the public to propose legislation upon gaining a certain amount of signatures. This is common in the United States and Australia, but it's not very common in England at all, and in fact the last referendum was in 1979, way before I was born. I would also like to see MPs hold surgeries for young people. This would make sure they listen to the young people, which is important given that young people are the future of the country, but it would also engage the young people and get them involved in politics. I would also like to see some basic education in secondary school on political system, on democracy in Britain. After all, we fought 2 world wars to safeguard this system. The least we could do is be informed on what is going on and know how to get involved. How am I going to get young people involved in politics? Well, there are so many ideas. It's far too many for such a short video. I would encourage activism through music and art. Art has always been used to encourage art to promote ideas. Music also. An example would be Public Enemy, who politicised the whole generation of all races in the 80s, which arguably helped Barack Obama win election in the United States. But there are many other artists such as Bob Marley, The Clash, Billie Holiday, the Manic Street Preachers, the list goes on and on. Podcast, a web podcast and a TV show. I think young people could get out there. We could take cameras, we could interview people, gauge opinion on certain issues that are important, possibly interview a politician, put it together. I think it would be fun to do. I think people might watch it online. It will be educational, informative, and again, it will be getting young people involved and increase their awareness on key issues. Workshops and lessons are also something that would be good. The Parliamentary Outreach team are excellent with their letter writing and lobbying sessions, and it's free of charge. I'm sure they would help out. But also lessons on other key areas such as economic policy, foreign policy, and the basic political system in the UK and Europe. What would I personally do to help Bite the Ballot achieve their goal? Well, I would help with all the ideas that I mentioned. I'd love to get involved with all of them. I could take some lessons in certain things. I'm pretty well informed, and I graduated international relations, so I'm aware of basic politics, and I would love to share my knowledge with young people. I would also do whatever is necessary to get the young people involved, get out there, speak to young people, show them how the decisions made in Westminster directly affect their lives. After all, fewer than half, I think it was 44% of young people voted in the 2010 election. That's not good enough. It needs to be improved. After all, 76% of over 65s voted. So the politicians are going to listen to the electorate, they're going to listen to the old people, not to the young people. That needs to be improved. Thanks for listening.